So now we're going to talk about the fact that even the governor of Virginia returned to England to protest the English Navigation Acts, which gave English merchants a monopoly of the colonial trade. He said, "We cannot but resent that 40,000 people should be impoverished to enrich little more than 40 merchants who, being the only buyers of our tobacco, give us what they please for it. And after it is here, they sell it how they please. And indeed have 40,000 servants in us at cheaper rates than any other men have slaves." So what we're starting to see here is the wealth gap and the wealth disparity, because the rich people of England became the rich people of the colonies. The rich people of England brought capitalism to the colonies. Here we have leveling meant equalizing the wealth. Leveling was to be behind countless actions of poor whites against the rich in all English colonies in the century and a half before the Revolution. The servants who joined Bacon's rebellion were part of a large underclass of miserably poor whites who came to the North American colonies from European cities whose governments were anxious to rid of them. In England, the development of commerce and capitalism in the 1500s and 1600s, the enclosing of land for the production of wool, filled the cities with vagrant poor, and from the reign of Elizabeth on, laws were passed to punish them, imprison them in workhouses, or exile them. In other words, in England, they were having an immense problem with the amount of poor people that they had basically created. The class disparity was so bad that they began putting out laws to make it illegal to beg on the street. Such persons begging could be stripped to the waist and whipped bloody, could be sent out of the city, sent to workhouses, or transported out of the country for being poor.